Hello, my name is Jesse Pisors. I am absolutely thrilled to be serving as the fifth president of Pasco-Hernando State College. This is my first day on the job, my first day as president. And I thought that it would be a good idea on my first day and my first phone call from my office to call our first student. So if you'd like to join me, I'm going to call Shirley Cherry, who was the first student at Pasco-Hernando State College, and welcome her and tell her how excited I am to be here and to be the president.
Hello.
Well, good morning. Is this Shirley Cherry?
Good morning, and yes, it is Shirley Cherry. It probably sounds like Ron Cherry with these Texas allergies, but yes, it's Shirley Cherry.
Wow. Well, it's great to hear your voice. This is Jesse Pisors. I know you were forewarned of my call, but I am just so excited. I'm sitting here at my desk here in the first hours of my first day as president of PHSC, and I'm looking at the cover of our 50th anniversary Perspective magazine where you are playing the piano. So do you play the piano then?
I love playing the piano.
That's wonderful.
In fact, I did that just Tuesday for a large gathering. So yeah, I love playing the piano. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be, but I still do that, yes. But first, let me tell you, welcome to Florida and welcome to PHSC, and thank you so much for this phone call.
Thank you. Well, I personally always believe that a president's first phone call is significant. It's something that was special to me, so I put quite a bit of thought into it and talked to Dr. Lisa Richardson, and she thought, what a special thing for the first phone call to be to our first student. And I'll tell you, Shirley, you may not know, but a lot of my background in higher education is in alumni, working in alumni relations and alumni work. And so alumni hold a very special place in my heart. I've always believed that the work of a college or a university is not actually evidenced primarily in its students, it's evidenced in its graduates, because they are the ones who go out and do good work and impact their communities. So you and many thousands other are what this college has always been about for 52 years. So it is exciting to talk to you. Let me ask you real quick, and you may also know it's kind of ironic that we've switched places. So you are now in Texas, and I came from Texas to Florida. So I was in San Antonio, so down the road a little ways. But tell me, how is Texas doing since I left it?
Well, we need more rain, and so we're praying for that. And the mountain cedar has found us once again, so the allergies are in high impact. And you probably remember that. I don't know San Antonio so much as Waco down that far, but yeah, I do find it ironic that I never dreamed I would be leaving Florida, and here I am in Texas, and you probably the same, but you're going to love Florida, and mostly you're going to love that area where you're now living and the people that you get to work with, especially Dr. Richardson.
Well, I already do. My wife and I have always really liked Florida. We like the fact that we're not on the edge of drought like Texas often is. So yeah, I'm very familiar with needing rain. And actually, I did suffer from that the mountain cedar allergies in San Antonio. And but a week or two here in this part of Florida, and they were all gone. So it's working well for me already. So.
Good timing on your part, right?
Yeah. How long have you been in Texas, in Fort Worth there?
I retired December of 2016, and we moved here March of 2017.
Okay.
So initially, we had a lake home on Eagle Mountain Lake, which is the northwest corner of Fort Worth. And this past summer, end of the summer, our children found us a home closer to our daughter and family. And it's a one-story, which has been very helpful with my husband's needs. And closer to church and our small group, and especially the family. So be in Texas, but we're loving it, and you're going to love your move to Florida as well, I'm sure.
Well, I have been to the Eagle Mountain area. I've been all through Fort Worth. You may know Texas A&M University, which is where I came from. They have their law school there in Fort Worth, and they're building more. Of course, everything's building and growing around there, so I'm sure you're seeing that all the time.
The growth here is phenomenal, but you're seeing that in Florida, and you'll see more of it. Between Florida and Texas, I think that's where everybody is wanting to be.
It does seem to be that way. Well, I've chosen well, I guess you could say, between those two states. Well, and I'll circle back to the piano playing. My mother, who lives where I grew up in central Wisconsin, has been playing the piano all of her life and teaching piano and performing here and there for little groups or whomever, all the way up to the present. And so piano playing, although I don't play the piano, it was a very important part of my upbringing, and still such an important part of my mom's life. So I have a deep appreciation for that. So that's wonderful.
I'm always looking for where can I best serve and where can I best help. And our church helps in a large retirement center. It's a 3-story senior living. They have their own little apartment with a tiny kitchen, but we take in a meal once a month, and they can sign up. Well, we have so many sign up that we do 2 settings. So I go and play the old hymns for background music while they are dining.
Oh, that's
and
wonderful.
It really has been a treat for me. They claim it's the treat is theirs, but the treat is for me to see them, and I see them tapping their toe or singing along with the old hymns. And many of the churches are using the new choruses, which are absolutely wonderful, but there's a certain age group that loves and is endearing to the old hymns. So I'm glad that I get to do that as well, along with my other things.
Well, I grew up on many of those too, and so I have a deep appreciation for those hymns. There's a certain reassurance and peace in those. So I'm sure they absolutely love it. Well, Shirley, I think I better go. I think as president, there's probably something I need to be doing. There's always 10 things I need to be doing that I'm not doing. But just saying hi to you and reaching out, I look forward to meeting you in person one day. And thank you for the way you've represented PHSC. Thank you for all that you've done just in being a graduate who's made a difference in your career as a teacher and all that you did, and just being so friendly and gracious to us all throughout your life. So thank you for that, and I hope to see you soon. So.
Well, I certainly look forward to that, and when I do get back to Florida, I'll reach out to Lisa and see if we can make that possible. When I saw the names and the process and prayed over, I'm grateful that they have made the choice that they have, and it really came to my heart from the book of Esther when she was told, perhaps you have come to your position for such a time as this, and I think that you fall in that category. And you've got an awful lot that you're going to be dealing with, and I think that they have picked a wise man that will make wise decisions. So for those of us that have been a vital part of PHSC, and for myself, I've been working with and associated with all 4 of the presidents, from Dr. Jones to Dr. Judson to Dr. Johnson to Dr. Beard. So I kind of feel cheated that I'm not being able to be a part of your administration there. But you have a major task ahead of you, and a lot of us are praying that God will fill you with the wisdom that you need and surround you with the people that are wise enough to make that college what it needs to be.
Sherry, I'm so grateful for that. I urgently need and deeply appreciate those prayers. And I say that with all my heart. I absolutely mean that. And I do believe that I'm here at this time for a particular purpose, and it's an incredible honor and an opportunity. So I appreciate that. And you may feel that you're afar and not as connected with me perhaps as other presidents, but I think those prayers through distance mean quite the opposite. You are making a difference. I truly believe that, and I'll count on that every day as I go through the work of leading this great college. So thank you, Shirley, and we'll stay in touch.
Thank you so much for calling, and God bless you, and have a wonderful day, but a wonderful job that you're doing there for the college, and we certainly appreciate it.
And God bless you too. Thank you very much, Shirley. Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Okay.